top tier.
Like,
then the
okay. Oh, who you got? Okay. Humble O. Are they the top 4?
I feel like
you got a lot of players. Magic.
Curry is a little iffy.
Ooh,
what?
You got AI.
What you said?
I like Magic.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
There's
a lot of people that
I would probably switch them too.
Who? Wait, switch it. Who we switching? Hold on, Cold Red.
That is true. He has a strong point.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let him get the point.
Steph and Magic. I'll probably
Steph and Magic.
Okay, I agree with him. I agree. That's a good one.
Steph and Magic. You put Magic Johnson from the LA Lakers. Taking Steph out. That's his final 4. That's his final answer. Okay, that you good?
Mm-hmm. AI? I forgot about AI. I ain't gonna lie.
Who you giving us the young perspective? Who top 4?
So, I was just thinking about this when y'all was talking. So,
okay.
So, Michael Jordan and Kobe. So, Kobe, he wanted to be like Michael Jordan.
Right.
So, I'm going to take Mamba out because if you want to play like Kobe, then you might as well play like Michael Jordan.
That's fair. That's definitely fair.
Hey, Harvard, hit that boy up. That boy's a genius. I ain't even think about it.
Kobe was basically a little
I did not think of that.
Hold on, lower.
We're going to have to cut this. That's too much.
But the whole Mamba mentality, that's out. No,
I'm going to take Mamba out and I'm going to put... And who I'm gonna put though?
That's what I said. You got
AI.
You got Allen Iverson. If you want to say some of the newer players, KD.
I might have to say Allen Iverson. I might have to say.
Okay, so he took Kobe out and put Allen Iverson.
Man,
So he got Mike.
I'm not saying that he better than.
No, we're not saying that. We're not saying that. So you got Mike, LeBron, Allen Iverson, and Steph.
Because no, he not a good influence either because he wasn't even going to practice. So I might not even practice. I might not.
But we talking about like.
No, I'm saying
I
know that I'm saying that's not a good influence though because like
technically
it is because when you go to practice you still raw as fuck.
But
I
that's your fourth.
I might have to switch it back.
I'm trying to think of some more popular players.
Kevin Durant.
I think he right. Go KD.
Wait. That's not the song.
I'm gonna piggyback off of him, and I'm gonna take. I want to take.
He had a great point with the Kobe.
He did, and I want to piggyback off that because he has a real valid point. But I do love the Mamba mentality. Over.
But is that
over Steph 3-point line? But now the NBA is so struck on it, I can't stay.
I was about to say Steph got that influence is more than that.
It's current. It's a wave. I get you. It might not be a wave in another couple whatever.
I think it's gonna be the wave forever.
The splash,
which is true. So I'm gonna take out Mamba, and I'm gonna put Larry Bird in because Larry Bird started the shooting. Hold on. Larry Bird was another big, and he was a pure shooter. And it was a lot of bigs imitated Dirk Nowitzki. It's a lot of bigs that wanted to imitate the Larry Bird shot. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Larry Bird.
Hold on. Real quick. I mean no disrespect, but we
about Lawrence.
That was completely left field. We talking about Allen Iverson, KD. Larry Bird's name did not come up in this conversation one time, and then you just pop.
So you
influential players. We talking about influential players. Okay. And you can go like you said, second tier.
I'm thinking the right question now.
Allen Iverson.
Facts.
Magic Johnson.
Right.
And who had to face Magic Johnson? Larry Bird. Yeah. They were the two most dominant players in that era.
I will say though, before Allen Iverson, who was rocking really the whole tattoo wave, he brought like that. But he brought it
everybody wanted to be Allen Iverson.
He made it
wanted
cool.
to be Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying, but he chose that, and I wanted to go to a different perspective as far as influence. Like he said, Magic Johnson.
Larry?
And I do remember Larry. Larry was in the wrong way.
I don't know about Lawrence.
I'm saying influence wise, popularity.
Okay, you said Dirk and them. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, because Kevin Durant is another Larry. If y'all want, but he has a little more skill, which is the cross.
But I wouldn't.
But that 7 foot shot, Larry made that.
No, Larry was like 6'8", 6'9". That's
No,
different.
he was taller than that.
No, Larry was like 6'8", 6'9". A 7 footer is like David Robinson pulling up on you.
That's KD.
That's KD. That's different than Larry. That's different.
I don't know too many players that said I'm not
That's why I wouldn't say
Larry
Larry
Bird.
7 feet doing that.
See,
Ron, who you got?
Yeah, what's your top four? You sitting
It's
over
your time to shine,
right?
right?
That's about to eat.
You said I'm gonna kill these niggas.
He don't even know.
Earl Boykins.
Actually, change, man.
The mellow ball.
I want to change.
So let's say the question again was the
Top
top four.
Yes. So it's Mike, LeBron, Kobe, Steph. Is that a top four?
It's definitely top three.
Who you taking out?
We're taking out Steph Curry on that.
Oh wow,
That's it.
And I want to
T-Mobile, cancel my service right now.
We got to put in Magic Johnson, man.
Oh, yeah.
See,
I
so
want to put Magic in there. I actually want to take Kobe out and put Magic in there.
how?
Take Kobe out?
Well, you
Yeah,
got to
I'm
understand.
I have my reasons.
Mike, he globalized again. You know what I mean? Of course, you can't take him out.
He changed the way that the sport is looked at.
Go.
You know, we got Kobe. He took it from Mike
Right.
and made it his own. That's why we keep talking about the Mamba mentality.
Right.
So without Mike, you know, we would have never got that. Think about it. The world cried when this man died. For God's sake, you know. So you gotta keep.
Wait,
this
what? Huh?
Damn.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You think they're gonna do that with Steph? If it's a safe instance that happens to him, or
So
something?
Steph's third, Curry.
Like if he has an injury or if he passes, you think he's gonna be mentioned or felt like a Kobe?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
No, not as big.
Yeah.
No.
Not
The
as
kid-
big.
no,
you know
no.
why it's gonna be bigger? Because the kids.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's not. No, bro.
If
Like,
I,
wait, wait, who?
I don't know.
Then Kobe. Oh, I thought you meant just is it gonna be big in
but,
general?
you know, I will say I feel like
no, I
people.
thought you meant big in general. Well,
I wouldn't say I feel like people appreciate.
even the
I
dog.
that's kind of different because Kobe he been playing since '96.
I feel like
That's
people
why.
appreciated Kobe more after he died than.
No, I wouldn't
Yeah,
say
no,
that.
I wouldn't.
He had a whole farewell tour where he scored 80 points in the last game.
I'm saying,
He
like,
didn't
after-
play no defense.
Right,
on him.
Curry's still in the league.
So-
It's still so much he could do.
Right. All right, so let me finish this up. So
yeah.
we got Mike, right? So like I said, he globalized the game. He changed the way we look at the teams. And not only that, he has some shoes that came out today that they made years ago. And it's still in rotation. Nobody is doing that.
He was without
Nobody
a doubt.
ever
He was
will
without a
do
doubt.
that.
Yeah, nobody's doing that, you know. And then you look at Magic, man. He owned all these businesses. He got the movie theaters. He always give it back, you know. He got the he had Starbucks.
And he got
LA
a
Dodgers.
He really inputting into the women's sport, and it's like nobody has done it like Magic, Michael, and the other guys that I mentioned.
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. If I had to take somebody out in reference to
You think
influence,
LeBron?
he had a great point with the Mamba mentality because it is kind of like still riding that wave of Mike.
yeah.
Like, so I have to lean more towards that, but I have to take AI. I have to plug AI in there because he made it. He made wearing do-rags cool in the league. He made not wearing a suit cool in the league. Magic just kind of made, in all due respect, having AIDS as being okay and not.
So you like disrespect this man?
No.
I'm saying
This is the influence that I get off of Magic. He made AIDS as if it wasn't something that you were just dying. I just don't feel like he has.
He didn't want to have AIDS.
Yeah, you made it sound like you.
I'm
He
just
may be
saying,
essential the whole time.
He was Showtime. Do you know what the Lakers were back then?
they were.
They were Showtime. They won 5 championships.
The whole way of
He
6'9"
changed-
point guards.
Penny Hardaway.
started with
People wanted to
him.
play just like him. Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway. These players want to be.
Tall point guards. That's
Let me get my top 4 because you're gonna make almost get me back. Let me get my top 4. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna stir this pot up a little bit up in here.
That's like Derrick
Okay.
Rose.
So out of the top 4, I'm taking 2 out.
Two of them?
Hey, I see you heard me.
I know what you're saying.
I said it.
So I'm keeping MJ for sure. Y'all already know. He just pulled the stats out. I'm keeping LeBron.
I knew it.
So that means I had to add 2 more. Kobe, Steph, y'all gone.
Well, see.
That's
So put Magic in there.
Got to.
Got to.
Got to.
He
got
changed he was 6'9" dribbling like that. He was
And the no look pass.
Right.
so many players want to be like him.
He started with the last spot.
Every
Who
kid
last
wants
spot?
to be like Steph.
No, my Steph replacement ain't here yet.
Who the last spot? Who the fourth one?
Off what he said, he
had me off the Kobe and the Mike thing, right? And I was like, Steph, you know, he do his thing, but it was somebody before Steph that was doing that, and he was influenced. You know what I'm saying? Gilbert Arenas.
Oh my God! Not for the quick.
All right, that's the White House podcast.
Without Gilbert Arenas, there's no Damian
Time to go
Lillard,
home.
there's
Oh
no
my
Steph
God.
Curry,
It's time to
there's
go
no
home.
Trey
Gilbert,
Young.
go call this man. Go talk to him.
You don't think AI has something to deal with that? huh?
We'll talk about
I
it on
don't know.
the podcast.
He's the only one pulling up from half court. No player was doing that. No LaMelo would be doing
Oh,
it without
my
Gilbert
God.
Arenas. I'm just
Gilbert
want y'all to know
Arenas.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Oh man.
I thought it was another Michael Jordan I ain't know about. This nigga said
That's
Gilbert
a fact.
Arenas.
It's a fact though. He was doing it for all these players.
This man got guns in his locker, man. He want to
Hey, it's a good influence.
I bet it is.
Any type of influence.
Hey, all due respect though.
He was one of the first ones to get the big deal. He got like a $220 million. He was one of the first players. He won most improved his second year, the youngest ever.
And he gonna pop you at the same time.
I mean,
Hey,
I
you
was
know
doing
what?
that.
I will say,
He changed the game.
Gilbert was pulling up from half court.
Nobody was doing
dropped
that before
60
him.
on Kobe.
Okay, I got that, but explain to me how is he so damn influential?
Because
I
they
don't
want
listen
to
to
be
that part.
like Gil.
Because everybody got guns in the locker room.
And probably so. I don't know what's
Because
going on.
you know what? You know, to
Because
be honest,
they playing just like Gilbert.
Yeah.
It's like that Gilbert was before his time.
he might not have been the most popular like globally, but like
That's why he
player-wise,
influenced them and they influenced
So-
the
so
world.
What is his jersey sales?
I'm telling you, he got
So
some
he
decent
wasn't
sales.
that known, but
Same as
he's
his
the
numbers,
most
zero.
influential.
I mean, okay, name one player that did what Gilbert
You
did
took
before
him over
Gilbert.
Kobe.
Did what Gilbert what
Did
he
what
do
he
so special?
did what
Y'all don't respect my man.
Are you kidding?
You took him over
He
Kobe.
was a point guard.
chose.
He was a point guard. He was a scoring
Jersey
point guard.
sales is
That not
zero.
only
nobody
not
was
only
doing
had
what
the
he was
AI like mid range game, but took it out
AI
to the
was a
3
shooting
point.
guard.
So he did everything as a point guard.
Gilbert was a point guard.
Do we got any shoes? What is the shoes?
Yeah, that's a zero, man. You a genius. Boy, stop playing with my boy Gilbert. Stop playing Gilbert.
And
was
in
a
all
point
due
guard.
respect, if he never got
You
hurt,
never wanted a pair.
if he never got hurt,
I ain't never seen you.
So, I mean,
You false flagging, man.
what kind of
Where's
shoes
the
you
shoes
wear? You
at?
want to
I be with him all the time. He ain't never said I want a pair of Gilbert.
Gilbert. Exposing, man.
Air Gills.
Wait, did he win a championship, bro? I'm just
no.
We talking about influence.
But McGregor
Yeah,
didn't win.
influence. Yeah.
Steph was influenced by Gilbert. Steph has influenced all these kids, right?
So you saying stuff was
Just like how you said to Mamba, Kobe wanted to be like him.
Nah, that's some
Do you
bullshit.
got that sound
Oh, no, yes. All these players say
Cause
that.
I want to be like Jamal Crawford one day, so it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody never
the
did.
best.
He said Kobe.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
you want to play
Like,
on
I want to be like Jamal
Gilbert
Crawford. He was
Arenas
raw
won.
as hell, you know what I'm
Hey, he
saying?
got past first round twice.
No disrespect, Gilbert.
Hey. Gilbert, I ain't gonna lie.
All
Hey,
disrespect, Gilbert.
just think about what player played like Gilbert Arenas before Gilbert Arenas.
So you take Gilbert Arenas too?
That's a good
Oh,
point.
good question for you. Gilbert Arenas, Zion Williamson.
No, come on. You're going back.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
He's picking Gilbert. That's
Yeah.
a fact.
Hell yeah.
8-0.
Gilbert,
Stop playing with
if you don't hurt, if Gilbert Arenas never gets hurt,
didn't get hurt, he's the best. Stop playing.
that's
he's
tough.
Dame Lillard.
That is tough right there.
I'm telling y'all.
That's
But
tough.
he did get hurt, so.
All right, man. You
If
gotta
F wasn't if F wasn't fifth, we all be drunk, right?
All right. That was a good episode, fellas. Good sports
Did he-
episode.
Did he say it?
Gilbert Arenas.
Oh, yeah, he said his.
Yeah, but I said I want to change
He
my
changed- he just put Magic Johnson.
So I want to make you turn.
Okay. All right.
You
But
know
this is
what I'm saying?
another episode of the White House Podcast, Sports Edition. Make sure y'all follow us, Facebook, Instagram.
Go get you some Agent Zeros.
It's a fact. They on
I need
eBay.
shoes.
What the fuck are those?
See y'all listen and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Y'all have any questions, topics, anything, please feel free to send it in. You fellas, y'all got anything to say?
Send us some Agent Zeros, man.
I'm
Wherever
telling
y'all can
y'all,
find them.
First basketball player
Wherever
hooping
y'all
for us.
can
He was
find them.
hooping in Pradas. Come on, man. Gilbert changed the
All right,
game.
we got it.
Right.
Another episode of White House
All right, we
Podcast. We out here.